How can you embody being a high priestess walking the earth during this modern day lifetime?
Yeah, I love that question. One of the fascinating processes that I had to go through channeling the Sophia Code was taking the magical practices that I would do when I had a lot of extra time in my life I don't have now, and taking those magical practices and studying their principles, like I was in a creative laboratory of like, okay, how do I bring the meditation practice that I do at my altar in how I answer an email? Like, how do I take this, what we would consider like a mantra practice of changing the way I'm thinking about myself, or my beliefs about life? How do I bring that into my relationship with others? How do I take that mindset into a tricky dynamic with a neighbor or a partner or a child or a coworker? It's like we do the spiritual practices, right? The inner examination, the magic, the spells, the taking care of our body, the self-love, the self-care, so that we can learn how to love ourselves and be that high priestess in just normal life. Because, my elders always taught me, and the ascended masters have always shown me, that our life is a ceremony. I mean, the Sophia Dragon tribes say our modern mystery school is your daily life. And how do how are you reaching moment by moment to your higher self? Some of those moments you might be, saying a prayer while, in between swearing, like, oh my effing God, I really need help right now. But my highest self moment is recognizing I need help. And I'm going to say a prayer right now. I am not going to respond well to this person. I'm in a reactive, triggered moment. So help me, higher self, help me, ascended master, help me fill in the blank, earth mother, and I think another way to live the higher self, the high priestess archetype is like, when you are in nature, absorb it completely. Absorb the energy of the trees, absorb the energy of the plants that are in balance and are like literally have an energy singing off of them. Take in and drink the color of flowers through your eyes. Like, marvel at how snow makes your skin feel like fire. Allow water to move through your mind and your heart as it's rolling over your fingers. Like, when you stick your hands in your garden, or you decide to feel the bark of a tree, like, let the sensation inform you on another level, on a higher level of like how you're gonna absorb that grounded energy in your approach of parenting, or how you're going to show up to work that day, or how you're going to be the mountain that doesn't move in the chaos of all the changes happening during an eclipse week. It's just like, when you're hiking on those mountainous trails, like, let the mountain's energy go right up through your feet chakra. When you light a stick of incense and put it in your backyard to say thank you to the ancestors or to the earth, like, absorb the gift of your gratitude back to yourself, that you are connected to all that is. And even 5 minutes in nature will, light up your whole day as a high priestess. It'll bring that remembrance that you are connected to all your relations, and that they are, as White Buffalo Woman teaches in chapter 12 of Sophia Code, all of creation is praying this prayer with you. And so when we even take 5 to 10 minutes in nature a day, it really resets us, both with the electromagnetic field of the earth, but also with our higher self connection and with our source of like, let's not allow this modern life to disconnect us from our source of regeneration and power, which is the natural world. We are natural world creatures living in a natural world that's being unnaturally modified. And so The High Priestess is featured in the tarot deck with that beautiful crescent moon and her crown, and at her feet, and water flowing out of her dress. And like, she's like the embodiment of that earth empress energy, and the pillars are beside her like a strength. And you just, her mercy is that she is ever mindful of that tantric communion we are in with earth all the time. And her presencing with that, with her natural practice, is a reminder to others to be grounded, to stop separating themselves, to come back to our source of regeneration and strength and mercy, inner mercy. So it's when you start to own this archetype, you realize that everything is magic, most especially the earth and the elements, which already exist inside of you, as Isis reveals in her key code initiation. And so we learn how to start calling on the elements of fire, earth, air, and water within us, as we continually pivot moment by moment in present life reality. It's a little bit esoteric, but the truth is it's really not, because that's what I live every day. It's just like, oh, I need a little bit more air here. Oh, looks like we need a little bit of water here. So waters of compassion. Ooh, this individual needs a little bit of dragon fire. Ooh, okay. Like, that's the High Priestess. And the more you own, that's what the masters want me to say to close this. The more we all own our primordial power with the elements within us, the more we're liberating ourselves to be in our truest, highest self. And that is what the High Priestess is constantly initiating our consciousness into. It's like, are you willing to be in your fierce, primordial, truest, highest self? Because if you are, you're not going to be afraid of your fire. You're going to be in awe of the water within you. You're going to own the earth within you, like it's going to save your life. And you're not going to be afraid of, how vast the sky is within you as well. High Priestess knows that intimately, because she takes the time to live it and be it.